Blue zones, dabba-dee, dabba-da. This minestrone soup's gonna keep me alive. Over the next month, I'm going to be making blue zone recipes from different regions all around the world. From Okinawa, Japan, to Nicoya, Costa Rica, to today's recipe, which hails from the beautiful Sardinia region of Italy. If you've never heard of blue zones, basically, they are parts of the world where they have the most concentrated areas of centenarians, which are people who live past 100. What causes this phenomena, you ask? Great question. Basically, they live almost completely off of a whole food plant-based diet that consists richly of beans and legumes, vegetables, leafy greens, fruits, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, and very limited animal products. I don't know about you, but I very much would like to live well into my hundreds. So today we're going to be making the meal that has supposedly kept the oldest family in the world alive for, well, as long as they've been alive, well into their hundreds. And that is a minestrone soup. Without further ado, let us make the elixir of life, minestrone soup. So let's quickly talk ingredients. Now, minestrone soup does have a few kind of, key essential ingredients, such as onion, carrot, celery, and some garlic. Canned diced tomatoes, also essential. But of course, if you don't have canned tomatoes but you have fresh, you can use those. Beans are an absolute non-negotiable. You can't have a minestrone without some beans. Now, the easiest route is to use canned beans, which is what I am doing today. I'm just using some red kidney beans, but you could use chickpeas, pinto beans, fava beans, cannellini beans, great northern beans, whatever beans you have. About 1.5 to 2 cups is really all you need. When it comes to adding extra veggies, you can absolutely use up whatever extra veggies you have in your fridge. I happen to have some zucchini, so we'll be using that. And then if you want to make your soup a little bit more sustaining, a little bit more filling, you can always add some rice or some pasta. Now, it's very common to use like short or small pastas like shells or ditallinis, Italian seasoning, or any other dried herbs like oregano, basil, rosemary, sage. Those will all work fine. And some fresh herbs. Now, this is more of a nice to have, but I do highly recommend that if you have some herbs, chop them up, use them. I'm gonna use cilantro. Parsley is ideal, but that's fine. We're just rolling with it. So let's prep our vegetables. We're going to mince up our garlic. We're gonna dice up our onion, celery, and carrot, and our zucchini. All very straightforward. Choppy choppies. I almost forgot potatoes. Chop those too. Bellissimo. All right, let's go take this party over to the stove. So get your pot warming up with a few tablespoons of olive oil or some water. And we're just going to start by sauteing our garlic and onion for about 2 or 3 minutes, just until it's a little bit fragrant and slightly softened and translucent. You know the drill. Next, we're gonna add a couple tablespoons of tomato paste right into the onion and garlic. And then we're just gonna add in all of our veggies. The potatoes, the zucchini, the carrot, the celery, plus our 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Give it all a good mixy. And then we're just going to let these beautiful veggies cook down until they're slightly softened with the lid on for about 6 to 7 minutes. Gorgeous, darling. Okay, so now we can add pretty much everything else. So we're gonna add in our 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes, our can of beans, plus our 1.5 cups of pasta noodles, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, a few healthy grinds of fresh black pepper, plus 5 cups of veggie broth. Give it a beautiful, sensual mixy. Personally, I like my minestrone a little bit more brothy than this, so I'm probably gonna add another 1 to 2 cups. But you do you, boo, okay? We're gonna cover it, bring it to a boil, and let it live its best life for approximately 12 to 15 minutes. Let those pasta noodles get nice and al dente. Mambo Italiano. I crack myself up, I tell ya. Okay, for real though, I think the soup is done. Cue romantic music. Okay, before we get to the taste test, I just have to say, these little pasta noodles look like ears. They look like little ears. Okay, anyway, moving on. I'm very excited. I'm very hungry, so this should be good. Oh. smells good. Oh, mamma mia. I have a song coming to me as I eat this. Blue zones, your people live really old, without disease in their hearts, 'cause they eat foods that are whole. Yeah, I mean, I would eat this every day. If this soup would keep me living to at least 100 years old, I ain't got no problems making this. It's like the easiest recipe you could possibly memorize. It's so simple. Use up whatever veggies, beans you have. Add pasta, don't add pasta. It's really up to you. This is so flavorful and so delicious and filling. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm gonna be doing more Blue Zone recipes just like this from all over the world, so make sure you subscribe below if you wanna see more of those healthy recipes hitting the channel soon. Thanks again for watching. I hope you love this video. Give it a like and I'll see you, yeah you, in another video real soon. Bye.